This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it in my soul. Good vibes only, I'm in control. Turn the music up, let the rhythm roll. I move my body, I'm alive, I glow. Unstoppable, dancing through the fire. Every step higher, taking me higher. Smile so big, can't hold it in. Good vibes, good life, let's begin. Every scar made me wiser. Every tear lit the fire. I don't fear what's ahead.
And we are live, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Arnett. How are you guys doing? I am the face between this personal page, business page, and my YouTube page. Hello. Magandang evening sa inyong lahat. It's been a while. I know I haven't been gone live on my business page, most especially on Facebook and also my YouTube. I went live on my personal page a few days ago, but I'm so grateful to be here, guys. It's been a while. Yes, it's been a while. So tonight is the night that I decided to come here. I'm still jet lag, so I decided it's one of my inspired actions that I will be doing tonight is today, I mean, is to go live. I'm slowly coming back after all these vacations, back to back trips, right? That I did for the past last month and this month. So right now, coming back to my original routine, just to really focus on my goals and my desires, and also working towards the business as well. As you can see, I'm holding a piece of paper over here because I am preparing my team to do their 30 days go live challenge. I am challenging them. The intention behind this is to really help my team really get out from their comfort zone. They spend so much times and investment towards their dreams, the business, and for me being their team leader, right? I really want to focus on them for the personal growth and development. That's why I decided to just really created a go live challenge. So there's no excuses at all for them to show up every single day and talk about this topic. So super, super grateful about that. But again, for those of you who doesn't know me, I am the face behind this personal page, business page, and YouTube page. And I am a mother of two amazing, beautiful kids. And also I am here doing this business for over 6 years, and I love everything about this business, guys, because not only that, I am creating massive impact to hardworking parents like me. And because of this business, I was able to become an ambassador of this foundation that I have been supporting in Kenya, feeding the families in Kenya. That's why I'm so dedicated about this business so much, because of the impact and the purpose, my purpose. I'm doing my purpose work, right? And that's something that I am so proud of, because I am serving people, my community, and also myself and my family, and to God as well, right? Don't always forget about Him, because again, He brought us into this world because each of us, He gave each of us a purpose that we need to do in order for us to serve Him. Most especially, whether you're a singer, you can serve through music, right? Or maybe you are a bank manager like me. I am serving my clients to take good care of their financial needs, and as a business owner too, as a coach, also dedicating those times to really mentor my team to become a best, or to become a mentor and a coach for them as well, right? So again, super, super grateful to be here, guys. And really making an announcement tonight that, again, I did mention that starting on August 1st, we're doing this go live challenge with my team. And why are we doing this? Because I really want to duplicate myself, right? Duplication doesn't come from us going harder. It comes from our team going live together, And this challenge is really designed to build that confidence, the consistency for my team, and the visibility in every leader on our team. So we're not only here to showcase ourselves, but also to share our voice to the world that we can actually create impact to one person at a time through sharing our vulnerability, sharing our stories, because you never know. Probably my stories can resonate to you, that can change your mindset, maybe that can change your life as well. You never know, because one person that I saw 6 years ago's ad changes my reality, and that become who I am today. I That's why I'm so grateful with my mentor, who I don't know. I just saw an ad on social media, and all of a sudden, like, oh wow, is this too good to be true, right? But again, I trusted my gut feeling, and I went all in, even though I was so scared back then. But again, it's coming out from your comfort zone, leaning into something that you never done before, right? Because the only thing for you to move forward is to face the unknown, to become strong enough to face what you don't see in front of you. And that's basically what I did. I don't know what will be my life after 6 years if I did not click that ad 6 years ago. Yes, I was the same like most of those business owners who are so skeptical, who are so scared as well, because of course you're gonna be invest an amount of money and also a time, and also putting yourself on social media, that I never thought it's possible. Because when I joined the business back then, I remember uh, I I hide myself. I'm not that typical person that showcase myself using social media platform, but this is something that I've learned. What is one thing that you've learned about social media? And then one thing that I've learned from the past, anything in social media is a scam. And that proved me wrong. Those is scam, that was my perception back then. Those are the words that I heard from other people's belief. And I borrowed that belief from them. And it comes to my understanding, knowing the law, the natural law, and learning how our mind work. Oh my gosh, all the belief that I have before was the belief of other people that I surrounded with. And now that I have more understanding, like, why why should I believe something that I borrowed from other people that are not serving me at all, right? And that was not my belief. That was the belief of others that I borrowed, that I ingrained, or that I adopted, right? When I was at a very young age. And now that I have that knowledge and I have that understanding, well, I can change that belief. Of course, I can keep the belief that is serving me and just get rid all the belief that I borrowed from other people that are not serving me at all. So I have the choice. I have that reasoning power to take it or to just leave it, right? And it's good news that you can actually change that. And that's basically, I have been working for over 5 years now, learning from my mentors in the past. And now, I have to change that. I have to change all those beliefs that are no longer serving me and replace it to the one that is serving me now. And that is always a good thing too. I never regret that, because if I did not uh, if I did not study the law, the natural law, God's law, whatever you believe in, right, I would not be in a position that I have right now. I don't even recognize myself now, because I've changed so much in within, right? Yeah. So Elizabeth, oh yeah, of course you can join too. I can send you the PDF if you want to. That I created actually a PDF today for this 30-day go live challenge, and I can share that. You can DM me on our business from our business community, or you can message me so I can send you the PDF as well if you want to join my team as well. So it's always nice to have that, right? So again, it's just amazing how I've grown so much because I borrowed someone else belief, my those people that I look up to. You can change the belief that you have if you know someone who is successful in what they're doing, and then you can borrow their behaviors, you can borrow their belief system, you can borrow the routines, right? As long as it's serving you at all, right? But if your belief is lack in limitation, procrastinating a lot, that's not the kind of thing that you will implement in your life, right? So for me, I borrowed someone else's belief, just like my mentor Bob Proctor, right? I borrowed his the way he think, the way he make a decision, right? And the way he uses his time to do inspired actions every single day, because I know we do have 24 hours in one day. And people would ask me like, how do you do things, Arnett? Like, you have a full-time job, you have a business, you are a mom, you are a wife, right? How can you run your business 24/7? Do you have enough time? Like, for me, I do have time. It's just how you manage your activities. We do have 24 hours together, but it's how you manage your activities. And what activities that I sacrifice is just watching TV. Watching TV is okay if you are watching something that serves you. But if it's watching TV is the one that drains your energy, I will not go there, right? So I don't even want to waste my time sitting down and just watch TV and not being productive. I watch TV. It's something that makes me laugh, something that really interests me. It's not something that will make me depressed, that makes me upset, like this, like news, right? I don't do that at all. I don't watch Netflix. I'd rather spend my time working towards my goal, because even though I am so very, very occupied nowadays, this is the price that I am willing to pay now, just for the sake of my future. You have to sacrifice now for your future, for your tomorrow, right? It really does take a lot of patience and time to work towards your goal now, but once you get there, it will be worth it. And it's proven. I have a lot of business partners that I look up to, that they've been working, sacrificing so much time. Or sometimes they double job. Right now, you work 2 to 3 jobs for the first 5 years, and then after that, after 5 years, you um you lessen the work, and then before you even reach 50 years old, then you already retire, right? It's always nice to do now while you're strong enough to do the work, to do the sacrifice, than reaching 60 years old and you don't even have time to focus on your family, or to focus on doing things that really matters most, right? So again, all those sacrifices, like, even though my families are in bed right now, what time is it? It's 9:32. They are in bed, but this is the time that I really want to work on my business. I want to work on my goal, and this is the price that I am paying right now, right? Even though just 1 hour every single night, it is worth it, right? So again, oh yeah, yeah, again, super grateful for this challenge that I am working, and I really sent it for my team, and we're so ready on August 1st as the official date of starting this 30 days go live, right? No excuses at all to do this work, and I really want to keep them busy. And we are 5 months before the new year, so it's really nice to rock and roll, to do the work, to do inspired actions together as well. Yeah, so what else I'll be talking today? Like, oh my gosh, today has been, I don't know, I wake up with a good mood. I am very, very intentional every time I wake up in the morning. There are some moments also that I wake up like kind of like okay, but I never let myself drag me to become like that my energy is low. I always find a way, low, I mean, not slow. I always find a way to make myself inspired and motivated in doing actions, even though I wake up kind of like, okay, but I always find a way to make things happen. But today I wake up with so much gratitude in my heart, with so much joy in my heart too. I really don't know why. And then I kind of, and it so happened after doing my morning routine with my business partners, which one that's one thing that I love every morning, is to lead a morning routine, which I borrowed from my mentors, also from Napoleon Hill Institute, and implementing that with my business partners. And we have been doing morning routine with each other for over 1 year and 7 months now. And I love everything about this because, again, starting your day right and your night right also, which is really good. And this morning, I wake up with, I am just so happy and excited. And then later on, I took my son to school. And then I went volunteering at my little girl's school for almost 3 hours, pick up my son, and then come home, start working my inspired actions that I always do every single day. And then I took my mom for a really good date. We went to break to I to brunch together, and we received some bad news. And then that bad news, I really, for me, like, one thing that I trained my mind is to really not focus on the bad news. Okay, there's a bad news, so be it. Embrace it. And what you're gonna do now? You're gonna focus on dwelling into that bad news, or focusing to that bad news, or you're just gonna get out and let it go. For me, I did my due diligence. I kind of like make a decision to not really focus into that and leave that group immediately, because I really don't like to focus my energy into something that never serves me. But here's the thing too: if I heard some bad news, I have that what is that I have that barrier, like invisible barrier in front of me, and not letting that bad news in control of my feelings, right? Okay, I hear bad news. I did my due diligence, so be it. That's it. Let it go, right? And not become emotionally involved with that, and not letting that in control of my emotions, right? And I'm so good in that, not like before. If I heard some bad news, I feel so sorry about what's happening, about the people, or what's happening about my family too. Like, it is what it is. Nothing gonna work, right? Nothing gonna change. And then just embrace it. And what's next? I just live it and just let it go. And then after that, here comes a knock on my door. After, like, okay, what I'm gonna do? Oh, just let that bad juice go, and focus, and let stay lesser focused on my goal. And when I was working towards my goal, I heard this knock on at the door. And here's something that I've learned. Sometimes God, the infinite intelligence, the universe, whatever you believe in, okay? But for me, I call it God, send an encouragement you didn't know you needed it. And it's pretty, it really just gives me a goosebump, because I am not, after this bad news that I heard, and all of a sudden, God, the infinite intelligence, or the source, right? Whatever you believe in, send me these two missionaries. And it never happened. I am in a really good neighborhood here. Um, and it's pretty quiet, never a neighborhood, and I never experienced this one in the past. And there's today, after deeply focused on my goals, while processing about the bad news that we received with my mom, we heard the knock on the door. I I kind of like this. I kind of ignored it, and I'm just waiting for my mom to open the door, because I know she was in the kitchen. She can just see the outside, and for me, like, I'm working on my inspired actions, and then I hear my mom like, "Why she's not opening?" So I stand up and just open the door. I saw two young missionaries, two young missionaries. And this reminds me, one of my team are missionaries, in the business, right? And then I opened the door and there's two missionaries who were standing outside. Of course, we spend time taking about faith, and then of course I told them that this is my religion. I respect everything, and I'm so open, because I believe in one God. And then of course, and then they're talking about the Book of Mormon, which I love also. I read the Book of Mormon. I am very very open minded when it comes to that, right? And they shared a few beautiful scriptures, and I asked, and then when they shared that, I asked some questions. And one thing that I asked from them, what is one thing, or what is one of your favorite verse in the Bible? That's what I asked. And this one missionary smiled and looked at me, and he said it was John 14:18. And what's inside that verse? That's what I asked, because of course I'm a firm believer of God, but I don't really read Bible much, right? Or the good book, whatever you call it. And then, and he did share about this John 14:18. And then he did mention that John 14:18, I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. Like, oh my gosh, like it just blows my mind that I was in the moment of receiving the bad news today, and all of a sudden there's two missionaries, and they shared their favorite verses, and these two words landed exactly when I needed them. I will not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. That really blows my mind. Like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like that really reminds me that I'm not alone, that I was not alone, despite of this news that mom and I received. I don't want to share so much things about this because it's very, very sensitive. And then, yeah, and before they left, they asked me if they could pray for me, and then like, of course, why not? I would love to. And then they were so happy to pray for me. Like, okay, pray for me, pray for my business, and also pray for those people, the 100 families that I am supporting in Kenya. You know, and then they were so grateful about praying for me. And it was such a powerful reminder that God knows exactly what we need when we needed it, right? And that from my heart, of course, I offered them some water. I thought I have water in the garage, but again, I just get a bottle of water, and then and give them I give them a pH water that comes from the machine that I am using that produces an alkaline water, right? And they were so grateful about that. And I give them, of course, cash that they can treat themselves too. But I know missionaries doesn't accept gift or any cash, something like that. And I told them it comes from my heart. It really does comes from my. I know you don't do this, but accepted it, and that really, like, it's okay to receive. It's okay to receive too. It's okay to give, and it's okay to receive too. That's what I told them, and it all comes from my heart. Just accepted it, and then they did accepted it. And like for me, like after that, it's really reminded me that kindness, faith, and genuine human connection still exists around us. Sometimes the greatest feeling don't arrive with a grand announcement. It's simply one knock at your front door that you would never expect lead you to something beautiful that can really lighten up your day, that really reminding you that you never live alone, that God never leave you alone. And that was such a beautiful thing that's happened to me because of, despite of like overwhelming message that we receive today that impact really hundreds of people. You know what I mean? But again, it's just really amazing to know that someone out there is looking after you, right? And it's just incredible feeling at all, and that's something that I really want to share it with you guys. That's why I came here to do my go live right? So, and to also announce my go live challenge that's happening on August 1st, right? I know I have 1 day more to go tomorrow to do my own thing, and then my team's gonna be on fire doing this go live challenge on August 1st. But again, it's just really reminding you guys that if you are feeling unwell or facing some challenges right now, just know that you're not alone facing those challenges. Most of us are facing challenges. You just need to keep your head high up and uh, and just surrender everything to God, to the universe, to the source, to the infinite intelligence, to Allah, to Buddha, whatever you believe in, right? Knowing that He is always there guiding you, and do not dwell so much on the bad news at all, because you know that that's not really serving you, it's not really healthy, it's actually hurting you, right? Just embrace it, that is a part of life. This is the game of life that we are playing with. It's really up to you if you want to take it emotionally or just let it go. It pass by. There's no such thing as as permanent in the world, right? Everything is temporary. Your life is temporary. You just borrowed this from God, right? And you are just here to serve your purpose, and once you serve that purpose, then probably it's time for you to go, right? So that's just it. Just enjoy every moment. Don't dwell in so much thing that is happening in the world right now. Right now, all the chaotic things that is happening in the world, because what's gonna happen to you if you focus something about the crazy things around you, nothing gonna nothing. It's just like, this is something that I've been talking about my dad, like, there's nothing happen to you, daddy, if you keep watching the news over and over again, what's happening in the Philippines, something like that. What you gonna do anyway, right? You just hear it, and you are here in the US, and then you're listening about the news in the Philippines. It's okay to listen, but if you get upset about what's happening there and it's not really serving you, my God, it's just giving you so much stress in your heart, right? You are just wasting your energy. Just listen, okay, this is what's happening, then let it go. Don't be emotionally involved with that, and you're upset, right? It's um just like, for example, my husband too, like, if he's watching news and his team, I know, is watching sport and his team lost, and he will go upset, like, babe, don't do that. This is a game, right? And why are you wasting so much energy for being upset of something that under your control? So just enjoy the process. I know you're sad, you're upset, but don't be, oh, I don't know what to say. But again, he's learning, because I was that person in the past that I got upset easily of something nonsense or little small things happening around me. But after learning about me, about myself, you will never receive peace if you are dwelling something that is not really serving you. Actually, you are creating that stress, and that stress create a disease because your body is unease, disease. Because that's the reason why we have a disease, because our work, because our body is disease, right? Once you learn everything about why people getting sickness because of the stress level, right? Because we're allowing things that is happening that against our body, right? And that creates uncomfortableness or dis-ease in our body, and now we become uh, we are getting sick, right? So just let it go, brush it off, and just send love and light. Just sending love to those people that are not serving you. Just focus on something that is serving you. Focus on gratitude, everything that you have that you're grateful for, and focus on your goal, and focus on why are you doing this, right? And also focus about your why, your kids, your family. That's the reason why we work our butt off, because we are creating something beautiful for our family, right? That is the main point anyway, why we are here surviving, why we're here working 2 to 3 jobs. But again, if we are smart enough to use all the technologies in front of us, that really does make our life easier. Just like right now, right? I have a virtual assistant helping me run my business. And what is virtual assistant? Like, oh my God, I am using AI to run my business every time I go travel. This is going to be my fourth travel this year, and there's more coming up moving forward. But again, knowing the fact that I am using all the resources that is in front of me, that are created in front of me, why don't I just use that to work for me and not work against me, right? Because sometimes people think like, oh my God, AI is replacing the workforce. Again, where is it coming from, right? Like, why don't you just be smart enough to use AI to work on your favor, right? Why not focus your time and energy to learn more about it? Because this is the new technologies right now, and the same thing with the cell phone, right? Before we have iPhone 1 or iPhone 2, and we're upgrading ourselves buying this kind of phones. It's the same thing with AI. I'm a computer science graduate, and I learned the language of the computers in the past, right? And every month, every quarters, there's always keep changing and changing. You have to learn new things, learning and learning, you have to upgrading yourself, because the language of the computer keeps changing and changing. It's the same thing with the iPhone 1. There's an iPhone 2, iPhone 3, and it's only little upgrades that happens inside the software of the iPhones, right? And now we keep buying it, and it's getting expensive, and we keep buying it and buying it. And now when it comes to resources or technologies, why don't we just upgrade ourselves and adapt ourselves to learn more about technologies, right? So like, it's the same process. Like the way I used to dress up before is just like totally different that I dress up now, because I came from a jungle. I came from the mountain. I came from a village itself. Like my forefathers before, they were twigs, uh, that comes from the plants, right? And now we wear different, types of clothes back then, but right now it's changing, and it's changing too. So again, guys, like, it really blows my mind. Like, there's so much people are not really embracing artificial intelligence, which in fact it really does help you a lot. You can use ChatGPT um, to do your research, and it gives you everything in about that. Or you can use AI to become your virtual assistant, who is absolutely amazing. Because why did I say that? Because when I was in London, right, and I reprogram uh, my what is that, my Meta virtual assistant, and even though I am busy and someone is inquiring on my business, and then my AI is actually the one answering all the inquiries that is coming from my ad that is running, right? Like, and then I was reading all the reply of my virtual assistant, like, oh my gosh, like, this is just crazy amazing. Like, okay, so one person inquired, and then my virtual assistant answered, and then this person inquired, and my virtual assistant answered. And that's not really me. It's up to you if you want to take over the work, right? But it's just it blows my mind how AI right now is really working for you. It's not really working against me. I am loving it because while I am spending time volunteering today at my little girl's school, right? And I have some inquiries coming, and then my virtual assistant is the one answering all the inquiries, and and then once I have time, and I just decided to leave a voicemail for these people who inquired in my business. That's how amazing it is. It's just like for my little girl too. Like, I don't know, I'm not I would not say that I am not as good in math, but sometimes just to make my life easier, I can just ask ChatGPT or anything that can really help me like that. Especially this 90 days go live challenge. It is my idea for all the topics that I put together that I've learned from the courses that I joined to recently, and I just asked AI to put all these things together. But that was my idea. It just helped me to organize it, right? And it 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 went really well. It did an amazing job. So, which is something that I appreciate so much because instead of me spending 2 to 3 hours putting all things together, it really does took me 10 minutes to put it all together. Believe it or not, right? I created 2 apps because of this. So AI right now that really help my team to make their life easier. 2 apps, right? So, which also something that I've learned from my accountability partners in my personal development world. But again, it's just amazing that how proud am I tapping myself. That's my win actually, because I created an app just to make them their life easier, right? So yeah, that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you guys. I'm not here to impress you, but I am here to inspire upon you because you can do this one too. You just need to be more creative enough to put those imagination and take it as an action, whatever ideas that ding in your mind, right? And do it. Because if you have that idea and someone might steal it, and it's gonna be your loss, right? So if you have that idea in your mind, just work it out, put it into action. And then once that's done, that's the time you can share it because that was your idea, right? And then you never know down the road, like you can help so much people. Maybe you can turn that idea into a cash flow. You don't know. That's why every time I have an idea in my mind, I really don't know how I'm gonna do it, but the how is none of my business. That's God's work. You just need to put all things together, use the resources in front of you, and just do it. Just do it. Don't worry about the how. Okay, just do it. And then if you have an accountability partner that you can trust, and then share it with them. Share it just like me and my partners in the personal development world. Our mind really speak together. Um, and I got this idea. They embrace that idea, and we're working on it together. So that's how it is. Don't share your idea into someone that you don't really trust, right? Share your idea into someone that you trust, that you know that this person will not take it away from you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? So again, you have to be very, very careful also by sharing your goals to other people because you don't know about what they think about it. If they will support you, if they will kind of like ignore you, or maybe they will say that, oh, I don't think you can do this. you know that's why I never share my goal. I only share my goal to my accountability partner. That's it. I never share it to everybody because I know that my accountability partners support me. We have the same mindset. They want to scold me because they want the best in me. But that's why pick and choose the people that you trust and share your goals because they are there to support you, to encourage you, to push you Sometimes they make you cry because from the moment that you are down, they're always there to lift you up, right? So always choose your environment as well, because if you are not happy with your environment, leave that environment immediately. And that is the price that you're willing to pay. It's hard sometimes, especially if you've been together with this person for a long time and they are not supporting you. What you're gonna do, it's better for you to cut that off, right, than staying into the spot and they're not supporting you at all. It's I'm not saying that you're gonna cut off the relationship, but I'm saying that you have to cut put some limitations. For me, I have friends who doesn't support my vision. I have friends who doesn't support my what the business that I am currently doing right now, because they're still thinking that I am doing some scam or something like that. I would never put my face on social media if I'm doing some bad things to other people, right? But again, it's really that's why it's really important to really pick and choose the people that you surround with. you know and I lost a lot of friends, which I love, right? Because these are the people who doesn't support me at all. But the good news is I am so blessed and so grateful that I became 1,000 friends virtually, because of this business that I am doing right now, because we have the same purpose, the same mission and vision, and we have the same mindset at all. That's why selecting your people, selecting your community is the best thing that you can do, because they're always there to support you along the way, right? But for those people who are not supporting you, it's their loss. It's not your loss anyway. And I still go have some coffee with them, but of course, my time is just like really limited. If I say this to myself, like, okay, I'm gonna spend 1 hour with you and just have a cup of coffee, then I will just go and have a cup of coffee and then leave. I don't even want to spend time uh, to uh, to stay longer, because my goal and my purpose, or my mission, is way important than that, right? They are also important because they were a part of my story, but of course, my goal, my why, I'm doing this for my why, which is my kids, and had to really balance myself spending time with my friends, right? So yeah, the same thing. It's the same thing in the business too, right? Like you talk with your business partners, but it's also very limited, because you have to work on your inspired actions, or your goal achieving activities, right, towards the manifestation of your desire, right? So again, super grateful about that. That's something that I really want to share it with you guys. And yeah, that's it. So it's already 10 o'clock in the evening. I've been here for 42 minutes doing my live. And right now, it's time for me to study. I always give myself 20 minutes to study and doing my meditations after that, and do my journaling. I journal every night before bed as well, and listen to my affirmations. That's the last thing that I do every single day. And if that's something that you want to borrow from me, those are the beliefs from that I borrowed from my mentor, Bob Proctor, that sometimes he prepare his inspired actions at night, do his journaling, do his meditation, and listen to affirmations in bed on the loop. Before you go, you get so drowsy, you're listening to affirmations. Because why? Once you're drowsy, you're going to bed, right? Your body is sleeping, but your mind is totally awake. Your subconscious mind is receiving what you're listening from, or whatever affirmations that you're listening. And your subconscious mind is the receiving part, right? Taking all the um, positive affirmations, right? And that's the seed that you have to plant, and that makes your um night more productive too, right? Because you are feeding your subconscious mind with a positive thought, right? So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much, and really amazing to be here with you guys, and sharing this beautiful um affirmations. You know, I'm gonna share these beautiful affirmations with you guys, and most especially if you are doing a business like me, right? And this is for you. Okay, let me share this and have a good night. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for another opportunity to grow, to serve, and to become. My heart is full of gratitude, and my mind is open to infinite possibilities. Everything I have written in my gratitude journal is already taking root. I believe, I receive, I allow. Today, I walk with confidence because I know I am guided. I am exactly where I need to be. Everything is unfolding for my highest good. The right people are being guided into my life. The right conversations are finding me. The right opportunities are opening before me. I don't have to force anything. I simply become the person who naturally attracts everything meant for me. I radiate peace. I radiate confidence. I radiate love. I radiate abundance. My presence inspires others. My words encourage others. My actions create lasting impact. Every person I meet today feels seen, valued, and uplifted. I am a blessing everywhere I go. My business is a vehicle for transformation. I serve with integrity. I lead with compassion. I teach with wisdom. I receive with gratitude. Every seed I have planted is growing. Every action I take creates momentum. Every challenge strengthens my character. Every experience is preparing me for something even greater. Abundance surrounds me. Abundance flows through me. Abundance multiplies because I choose generosity, excellence, and service. I welcome unexpected blessings. I welcome divine connections. I welcome joyful surprises. I welcome miraculous opportunities. Doors open effortlessly. Ideas flow effortlessly. Creativity flows effortlessly. Success flows naturally because I am aligned with my purpose. I am healthy. I am energized. I am focused. I am disciplined. I am resilient. I am unstoppable because my strength comes from within and my faith leads the way. I choose to think thoughts that empower me. I choose words that create life. I choose actions that move me closer to my vision. I celebrate every victory. I celebrate every lesson. I celebrate every person who wins, knowing there is more than enough for all of us today. I expect miracles. I expect growth. I expect abundance. I expect favor. I expect divine timing. My family is blessed. My team is blessed. Our community is blessed. Our work creates ripple effects that touch lives around the world. We are building something meaningful. We are building something lasting. We are becoming the people we were created to be. Today is filled with opportunities. Today is filled with joy. Today is filled with purpose. Today is filled with abundance. I receive it all with an open heart. Thank you, God, for blessings seen and unseen. Thank you for making a way where I cannot yet see one. Thank you, because I know that today is already a beautiful success. I am grateful. I am aligned. I am abundant. I am love. I am light. I am ready. And today I receive more than I could have imagined.
There you go, everybody. So that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. And if no one has said this to you yet, guys, I love you and have a good night. And I'll see you on Monday. And yes, I will be streaming the 30 Days Go Live Challenge on my personal page, on my business page, and on my YouTube page as well. So thank you so much and God bless. Bye bye.
This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it